We're back live with the PulseWave report end of day for trading on Thursday, December the 15th, 2022. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, the system works if you work the system. Let's get into it. All right, so let's take a look at what everyone's talking about, and that's the US dollar. Getting a lot of airplay, and you can take a look here at the chart and where we are. As you can see, the bears still got this market on lock. It's not going anywhere but down. All right, so I'm expecting another leg down in the next week. Now remember, today was the first, I'm sorry, not the first, but the last full week of trading for the year. Next week, I think it's a 4-day trading week, and then the following day is 4 days as well. What will the market do? Well, for now, more weakness going into tomorrow's trading for the U.S. dollar, and I'm anticipating more of the same going into next week, unless there's an incredible rally that changes the dynamic and nature of the chart pattern. Then okay, but anything barring that, expect even more downside avalanche to come in the U.S. dollar. All right, what about the other markets? Man. It seems like gold and silver just can't get out the gate, can they? Can't get out of their own way. I think the biggest problem today for gold was that we came into today with a crash alert. I gave you that crash alert last night. I warned you. I warned you. And today we got that nice downside production. Looking for a continuation. Got another crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Top of the Kumo cloud is now at 1700. So we're anticipating almost $100 drop in gold coming soon. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're along this market, you're going to want to get out of the way and start booking profits. You should have been popping your way through the trade. If you've been long since the rally alert going all the way back to November the 6th, that's what you should have been doing all along, taking profit along the way, getting back in, taking more profit. That's what you do. Because now the top is in, and it looks like the bear market is reclaiming gold. The bear market that we've been in for a long time is reclaiming gold now. Taking a look at silver, which was a little bit more powerful in the bear market rally than gold was. And unfortunately, we now have a crash alert for silver for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Top of the Kumo cloud at $20 is our initial downside target for silver. So the top is in of this bear market rally, and the bear market has now reclaimed the price of silver. All right, I see you, Loco. What's up down there in the Aussie land? Let me hook you up because I know your markets are open. And good morning to you, by the way. All right, so you want to see S32 on the ASX. I got you covered. Got you covered. Let's see what we got. All right, so this one is crossed over from, it's been flip-flopping. It's primarily flat going all the way back to August of this year, but you've now crossed over from the bearish to a bullish bias in the market. But currently, the bears have it muted as far as what's going on. There's no commitment to rally or take prices down at this point. Market seems to be just levitating above the Kumo cloud here. And as you can see, you came into today with a crash alert. You got another crash alert for tomorrow, or should I say, your today. So this one's looking bearish for now. I don't think it wants to get off the ground. If you take a look at the weekly, you can see here that on this one, you've been in a bull market, right? And now you can see how it topped out back here. You've been getting these crash alerts on the weekly, and now you're forming one going into next week. And on the weekly chart, you're already at the bottom of the Kumo cloud, threatening to fall outside of the Kumo cloud. So this one is looking bearish so far all the way. All right, on the S32 on the ASX. All right, the next chart that you wanted to look at is BBX. All right, let's see what's up. This is BBX Minerals. Okay, gotcha. All right, BBX Minerals. And what do we got here? Let's see. Not a lot of data. That's for one. All right, so this one has been pretty much flatlined too for quite a long time. And you got back-to-back crash alerts going into tomorrow's trading, or should I say your today's trading. Taking a look at the weekly, doesn't have a whole lot of data on it, but it's flat. It's neutral to bearish, as you can see here, neutral to bearish. So this one doesn't look like it's ready to rock yet. All right, FYI for you on BBX. All right, so next up we have Link on the crypto side of things. And as you can see, this one is also falling. We hit a new weekly low today under the auspices of a crash alert. Doesn't look like this one is quite ready to stop falling yet. It's gunning for this bearish pointer from the week of November the 22nd that is now in play. Looking at oil. So oil has been in this bear market, and now the bulls have successfully started a bear market rally, but having a tough time at the $80 handle. That's proven to be quite the resistance zone. If the market can get up, though, the bottom of the Kumo cloud at 85 should be the initial upside target, followed by 95. All right, so you have all the potential in the world to rally here. It's just been struggling to do so. All right, next up we have the Dow Jones by way of the ticker DIA. So as you know, the Dow futures fell down 1,000 points today. Massive down day. We're not surprised because do you remember what I said to you in last night's video? I said the robots built a position. All right, this diamond right here, this red diamond is a positive bot check. It means that the computers and algorithms were secretly building short positions for today's market yesterday. All right, that's what this diamond. Remember, I explained this to you, and I said this is not a good sign. And we're coming down to the top of the Kumo cloud, and yes, that's exactly what you got today. So, a round of applause for the pulse waves, the analysis of the pulse waves, the algo charts. Hit it out of the park today. Just home run, grand slam on that. It looks like the market is not done. You got to come down here to the top of the Kumo cloud. You are in free fall status. The bears are in total control of this market. And we have a crash alert for tomorrow. Now, the last crash alert of this type was back here. And we went 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. And it canceled. We didn't get the downside. All right, which is a very rare thing. And then we got this right here. Now, this is a key sell signal when you see that. So we knew it was coming. The market just dragged itself out, managed to do a head fake rally here to run the stops of shorts. And people who were short here with really tight stops, this was designed to come up and take them out. But what they didn't know is those that got taken out got back short again on this diamond right here. All right. And then the machines just took over. So we're looking at doing some damage. And that's exactly what happened. All right. And the accuracy of these rally and crash alerts are pretty stunning. Back when the market was in the bear market rally, you had this indicator here, and it was a rally alert, and you did finally get one last push higher. Back here, it gave the alert. You got that push. Back here, it also gave the alert, but the market decided to come down real quick. Then you got that initial, and then it took off. So, and then back here, when the market was bearish, you got it right here, and the market just fell apart. So big moves, big runs happen at these light blue bars. All right. We had a big rally that came. This was the first alert right here. And then we got it. So I'm just saying, you got to watch these indicators, ladies and gentlemen. That's what the reports do. They give you the what's up 24 hours in advance of the market moving. All right, you want to see GETR? That must be real new because I'm not seeing it, not getting it. And then SMMT. Okay, S is Summit Therapeutics. I do have that one. But the GETR is not coming up. All right, let's see here. This one on Summit. All right, so you're starting to get flip-floppage up here. Here's your bullish pointer that the market's trying to test and take out. And you got the crash alert, then you had the rally alert, then you had the crash alert, then you had the rally alert. Very rare for the market to start struggling like this, back-to-back alerts. They cancel each other out. The market is trying to take out the bullish pointer, but failing. And I think the reason for that, and you saw the neutralization indicator turn on, and it's turning on again for tomorrow, is because you got this gap down here. This is what happens when the market tries to ignore gappage like it doesn't exist. And here you are, the market saying, no, you're not going to be able to do anything until you deal with this. So it's like keeping the market at bay, not letting it rally until it deals with the gap down here. All right. Okay, so rent. Yep, I remember pulling that one up for you the other day. Let's go ahead and get that up for you. All right, this is Rent the Runway on the NASDAQ. All right. Yep, remember this one doesn't have that much data on it. Okay. All right, you got a crash alert for tomorrow's trading. This one's threatening to fall back out of the Kumo cloud and drop back below $2. So a crash alert on Rent the One Way for tomorrow's trading. All right, next up you got, let's see, Acer. All right, I remember pulling that one up to ACER. All right, Acer Therapeutics. Let's see what we got on this one. All right. This one has a crash alert for tomorrow's trading as well. Market tried to test and take out the bullish pointer, but it looks like it has failed. So you have a crash alert coming. And I think that's because this market has gappage from the week of November the 30th that it has to contend with in order to have a sustainable rally. So I see the market coming back down here to take this out, basing out, and then staging another bear market rally. And that's what I have on Acer, ACER. All right, so let's see where do we leave off at? Okay, Russell My Hustle, IWM is in Mark. And as you can see, we hit a new weekly low today, and this one is falling out of the Kumo cloud already. That means the next thing in play is the 52-week low from the week of October the 13th, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that's what's happening right now. That's what's happening. Oh, come on, man. Why you gotta be spamming my stuff, man? Now you made me block you. You made me block you. All right. Let's see. Next up, we have the NASDAQ 100. All right. And as you can see here, this one is threatening to fall outside of the Kumo cloud as well. Crash alert for tomorrow's trading. And we have a new weekly low that we made today, which means that the initial profit target is the 52-week low made during the week of October the 13th. All right, so just F to the Y to the I. All right, next up, let's see. Oh, he's working like a maniac in the background, my man. He's our technical guru that keeps everything up and running in the background. He's the background guy. I'm the front man guy. And together we form the Legion of Doom and the Hall of Justice. All right, moving right along. We got the S&P 500. Let's go ahead and get this on and popping so you can see this one. This one is threatening to fall back down to the Kumo cloud as well. That's the 380 range. And if it falls out the cloud and goes into free fall, the next downside target is the 52-week low made back during the week of October the 13th. Yeah, but Frank is good. Like I said, he does a ton of stuff behind the scenes. All right. Let's go to the next one. Litecoin. Here's Litecoin. All right, Litecoin also is in a bearish predicament, so we're expecting it to come down and test the $60 handle down here to the Kumo cloud. So eyes and ears open if you are trading that one. And next up, we got bonds. The ticker is TLT. That's the long bond. So very interesting what's happening up here. So you had the initial crash alert, it's got the initial downside production. Then you got another alert, followed by another alert. And then now the market's just kind of moving sideways after another crash alert. So they're trying to manage these markets as best as they can with very little effect. And the problem is they're not going to be able to keep it elevated above the Kumo cloud for long because you got gappage from the week of November the 10th that needs to be reconciled. You took care of this one back here when you pulled back here, but this has never been reconciled, ladies and gentlemen. That means that you can expect TLT to drop back below par. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Needs to drop back below par to take care of this gappage. I know. A lot of bearish news. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. All right, here is Theta. Theta has been in a down slide, as you can see, hit a new 52-week low this week, and it is still locked in. The bear market has reclaimed Theta as well. And as far as XRP Ripple, you can see here, we got a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading as well. As the bears have reclaimed this market, it is now falling back under the purview of the bear market. Looking at the euro currency, the euro has a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Very interesting. Has the euro topped out, and is the US dollar about to try to strengthen itself? Very good question, but that's what we got right here. So initial downside target is the Kumo cloud, which would put it right back down to falling back down below par. Nice little rally, but it's in jeopardy now of coming back down here and falling back down below par. Is the bear market about to reclaim it? There is a caveat. There is a question mark, and that is the neutralization indicator that is now cropped up today, saying that whatever movement we see going forward is probably going to be sideways because the market has now been neutralized. Not only did you get a crash alert, which means you had a short-term top, but you've also been neutralized. Now we haven't gotten confirmation of this yet. We'll find out how the market moves tonight into tomorrow, and we'll get our clarification or not. So we have to wait for confirmation, but we do have the crash alert on tap. All right. Next up, we got the pound sterling. It also has a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. He just hit a new 52-week low. 115, which corresponds to the top of the Kumo cloud, is in play. The bear market has now reclaimed the pound sterling, and we now have a short-term top in the pound. Is the pound about to get pounded? It looks that way, ladies and gentlemen. It looks that way. All right, looking at Bitcoin by way of the Bitcoin futures. We have a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading market. It looks like it may head into free fall and take out the 52-week low. Be careful, ladies and gentlemen. Be careful in the crypto space over the weekend. Ethereum by way of the Ethereum futures, back-to-back crash alerts. Market is now starting to move lower, and this does not look good. Now you're nowhere near the 52-week lows here, but if it drops below 1,000, which is the psychological support for Ethereum, it's game over. Game over. Over. Yeah, I mean, folks, it's not a whole lot you can do about it. Let's just be honest. Not a whole lot you can do about it. All right. No. Doge is no longer on our list. Doge, whatever you want to call it. That coin, that crypto is no longer a part of the reports. All right. Let's see. Do I think the SEC or a U.S. government agency can take down Binance? To be honest with you, the government can do whatever they want to do. Who can really stop them? I don't know. I've seen bits and pieces of the news here and there, but I don't know. I don't know what they're really doing behind the scenes, other than what I said in my midday report a few days ago. I think all of this is being done because the government is getting ready to roll out their blockchain, their digital currencies. All right, to compete and take over the current crypto space, and that's just what it is. We started off with like 10,000 coins, and now we're down to what, 1,000, maybe less. So, and really, out of all those, no one cares. There's only like the top 10 cryptos is only what people really care about. Those other ones are just meme coins. All right. I mean, in Binance too. I mean, I don't know, man. Like I think this is economic hitman stuff. Until somebody can prove me otherwise, I think this is all the government trying to take down their competition, or at least take them over. And what I mean by that is, have you been noticing the new um, brokerages? I'll use that for I use that term lightly. Have been propping up all over the place, and of course, it's all KYC. And they say you can trade crypto here, and you can trade stocks, you can trade futures and everything, all in one account. You know, so all I'm saying is I believe that this was their goal all along. I talked about this. None of this stuff is new. I talked about it in the documentaries I did in 2016. I did 2 documentaries exposing everything you're seeing now happening in the crypto space. I explained it all back when everybody thought I was a nut and that I didn't know what I was talking about. I warned you. I told you that the governments of the world were coming. I told you the big institutions and the big hedge funds and stuff on Wall Street were coming. I warned everybody about it, and they laughed and said, "I didn't know what I was talking about. I need to stick to stocks because I didn't know what I was talking about. I don't understand the crypto space. Blah blah blah." And I kept warning everybody that they was coming, and now they've come. So now what? And if you've missed it, you can check out the 2016 documentaries. They're still up on YouTube for now, where I explained all of this and talked about all of it. It's going to be deja vu for you. A lot of things I predicted back then, you would have thought had no way in the world that they would see the light of day, but here we are, and it has seen the light of day, and it is coming. All right, and it is happening. They're dismantling the industry piece by piece. One way or another, the government is going to have its way. And no one is calling the government on their mess because they came out and repeatedly said, no, 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 it's not. Crypto is not it's not a currency. Crypto is not an asset. Crypto is none of that stuff. And yet here you are. Here you are. So it's foolishness, man. And there's nothing you can do about it, like I said. All right. Well, you know what it is, man. Like I always say, the system works if you use the system. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. And I am out. Smash the like button. And I'll see you later. Have a great weekend. We'll be back Sunday night, ready to rip and roar in these markets. Peace out.